Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and today is the day we welcome Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur again to S.H.I.E.L.D. Because, Devil Dinosaur's already been in the game, but hey, Moon Girl needs to get in, so yeah, I guess that's happening. By the way, day 3695, got my 25 CP, yeah. Well, it takes long enough, right? Let's hope that in the upcoming shield resupply things that we start to see those support shards. Did you see that? Should have saw it in your news. It popped up in the news feed today. Support shards are coming. So your supports, much like your 3-star and higher characters, can now get shards, well, as of the new patch coming up, okay? So don't jump down my throat because I said now. It's more about the fact that it's in the next patch. Supports can now get shards instead of just red ISO for being a duplicate. So if you get a duplicate support that you already have, you will now get shards. Well, when the patch goes live. And those shards can add up to a new level or a new tier level of that support. Now, of course, the rules still apply. If you have a tier level, let's say I get a tier level 4 destroyer gun here, and I pull a level 5, it will still upgrade it. That system's still in play. But hey, now having shards to work on upgrades for these things, whew, yes. Oh, and by the way, yeah, it does work for the Infinity Stones that we don't have yet. So, ooh boy, we're about ready to get outfitted. So if any of you have been hoarding support tokens, your time has come. Well, as of the patch. Anyways, so let's see here. We're here for Moon Girl and Devil Dino with their Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. I still think it's crazy to think you got people like Silver Surfer and, Phoenix and whatnot. But we're going to fight a girl with a Looney Tunes boxing glove. I mean, she's got a dinosaur, don't get me wrong, but whatever, suspend belief, right? It's a game, and that's what we're here for. Here we go, blah, 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 Moon Girl, Devil D. I also find the nickname Devil D kind of weird, but I guess that's, I haven't watched the cartoon on Disney Plus, so I'm probably missing out. I keep trying to convince my own girl, hey, we should watch this, just so I can get my own info on it, but she has yet to want to. But she does like the MCU so far, so, we'll get there. First up, welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. against 4-star Venom. Eddie Brock Venom, that is, not Agent Venom, not Anti-Venom, not any other. What's up, John? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't even know a lot of her powers, but hey, that's why we run these, right? Let's take off these boosts. Let's go in there all natural. What's up, Lewis? Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good, Lewis. Thank you for asking. A little bit of weather here. I don't know if it's a cold or if it's the weather, the time of year that changes. I don't know, but whatever. I'm going to clear my throat once or twice, but we're all human, right? Okay, so first off, Moon Girl, Devil D, Spark of Genius. Lunella's inventions may not always be elegant, blah, 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 blah. Deals damage to a target enemy. Increases damage by a decent amount, by more than the actual original damage, for every 4 scrap points. Then reduce scrap points to 0. In other words, this ability kind of sucks if you don't have scrap points, right? You're spending out 8 blue for only 14, 23 damage. At least at this level, right? But you get much more damage for every 4 scrap points you have. So it doesn't seem like it has a cap, but at the same time, you need a lot of scrap points to make this worthwhile, right? Anyways, passive, whenever a special tile is matched or destroyed, gain a scrap point. So you really want your special tiles out there, and you really want a way to match or destroy them all, I don't know, constantly. One of those things that screams Polaris, that sort of stuff. So, I'm sorry, I missed something. What was that? Once many hosts. This is true. It was, what's that? What do they got there, Lewis? At what exact point did you stop using the Meta Polaris RNG Juggernaut team in PvE, and who do you use instead? And while the 4-star land play SCL 7-8, wondering if when I should start using other teams for faster clearance, and if so, what? Well, Lewis, here, I'll take a quick detour. Let me show you. My save teams. Let's go to a versus screen so it's easier to see. Versus. We'll do the shield one so they're all visible. I'm just going to any one of these. No offense to any single one of them. If I scroll all the way down the list, you'll see I have JRP, as I like to lovingly call them, sitting there, and I do use them from time to time. They're still really fast. Even well into 5-star land, they're still fast. You can't deny it. However, there are faster. One of my favorites to roll with lately is Okoye with Omega Red and Gore. Now, mind you, 3-star Omega Red works just as well as 5-star. Obviously, 5-star is going to do more damage, but it is harder for Okoye to tank over 5-star Omega Red. So it takes quite a few levels of Okoye, like, I don't know, like 70 plus to really decently tank over all of Omega Red. But I find my 30 plus levels over Omega Red good enough. She does the job against most of Omega Red's colors. Obviously, she doesn't trump his red yet, but whatever. I digress. It works really well because Gore gives you 3 free hits based on Okoye's passive every turn. And not to mention, Omega Red has a free team hit every turn. So you potentially got 6 hits going out every turn boosted by Okoye. I say 6 because, you know, if Omega Red's hitting the opposing team, that's technically 1 hit per person, so that's 3 hits. Obviously, if there's only 1 opponent left, then it's just 4 hits because Omega's team hit hits once, then Gore's 3 individual tiles hit once each. So still a lot of free hits to going out every time boosted by Okoye. Obviously throw in the correct supports like Royal Talent Fighter or, as I've recently discovered, the Fantasticar. Fantasticar is fantastico on Okoye. Super, super good. That's just my favorite team to run currently. You could use other ones. I find this challenge node killer team to be almost undisputed champion. It's not as fast at clearing PvE nodes, but when it comes to challenge nodes, you know, enemies that have a lot of beefy hit points to them, this one actually works faster because it has a ramp up effect. It kind of like starts low, but then ramps up super high over a few turns. Okoye, Deathlock, and Gore. Why Deathlock? Well, Deathlock, for some reason, with his focus fire, allows Okoye to double dip that bonus on all of Gore's 3 minions. And not to mention, you get to use Okoye's bonus when doing match damage to people. It becomes ridiculously powered, and throw in the Fantasticar on Okoye, and now she's getting random matches thrown in that are, you're basically deleting characters at this point. It's super good. I'm sorry, what was that, John? Tried swapping into OR for Deathlock, was not convinced to switch full time yet, so support shards are going to be the thing. Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't swap out Deathlock for Omega Red on most nodes. Omega Red is faster for most everything. I only use Deathlock when it comes to challenge nodes, or just any node where anytime there's a set of enemies that have super high health pools, and we're talking like 100,000 plus. And so the first match you're doing is usually team up because you're trying to use Gore's Omnipotent City support. I'm hoping you're using that on him. And that way now you got like 8 plus team up AP. Your second match should be red or blue to feed Deathlock's passive. Once you've fed that, the enemy just melts. They just go away. 100,000 plus hit points is gone within the next turn. What's that? Appreciate this. Thanks for going through your teams. We'll be sharing this. Will you be sharing this stream on YouTube? Yeah, I will be sharing it, Lewis. Thank you very much for wading through that. I appreciate it. I will be sharing this. I usually don't cut my videos because I know there's a lot of little nuggets like this that sometimes pop up. And I mean, whether it's info on team usage or just puns, it all stays. Okay, so welcome to Shield. And, oh yeah, support shards are going to be a thing, John? Definitely. I saw those come on in, and I'm quite excited to see them in play. We could finally level up our supports that we don't have yet, or maybe our undercovered supports. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of looking down here and seeing, like, let me scroll a little bit. I got a 1-star Hellfire Club. Come on, it's just sad. Like, I want to get some of these other ones I never had. I don't have Gamma Rays. I don't have low-level AI, Deadpool, Scrolluminati. Jesus. I could talk. And, of course, these 4 stones. I'd love to grab them. After, you know, about almost 3,700 days in the game, I kind of feel like I should have them. Okay, so let's get into it. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., Venom, we talked about it, Moon Girl's going to be here. Let's go over her powers real quick. Spark of Genius, we said this already. It's going to require a good amount of scrap points to get rolling. We get 1 scrap point per special tile matched or destroyed. Remember, this is kind of like Miles Morales or Spider-Gwen, how the passive works no matter who's doing it. Are you matching or destroying? Is the enemy matching or destroying? Doesn't matter. You get that scrap point. So it's definitely going to be something you could use and abuse no matter what tiles you're using to fuel the whole board. Dino Dance Party is nice and cheap, 5 purple. That can be fueled pretty easily off a lot of different effects and abilities, maybe even some supports. 4 5-turn Dino Dance countdown tiles. Okay, so 4 5-turn countdowns. Those tiles move away from the edges. So basically, if they're at the edges, they're going to move away. Otherwise, they don't need to go anywhere. Then they rotate all of their adjacent tiles. So all the tiles surrounding them, they rotate them. I wish it said which direction. I don't know if it really matters, but still. Destroys any special tiles that were rotated. And then swaps places with another random basic tile. That's really interesting. I'm looking to see if it says per turn. It doesn't say that. Creates 4 5-turn countdown tiles. Tiles move away from the edges. Rotate all adjacents. Destroy special tiles that are rotated. And then swap places with another random basic tile. It doesn't say if it does it per turn or only at the end of the countdown. Right now, reading it as is, sounds like it only happens at the end of the countdown. But we're going to find out in a moment, aren't we? Whenever a Dino Dance tile leaves the board, you get a scrap point. Which, that's decent, I guess. That's 4 potential scrap points. Okay. And finally, the Devil Rampage. And I looked at this already, and I kind of agree. Putting it at 3 is probably what I'm going to do, too. For 7 green, let's put up to 5 so you can see the full effect, though. You're going to deal... Let's see. Destroy a target special tile. In other words, this probably won't work without having a special out there. And all tiles adjacent to it. Then deal damage to a random enemy. If there are no targetable special tiles... Oh, there you go. If there's no targetable specials, instead deal more damage to a second target. I mean, it's kind of cool, but seriously, I'd rather make my scrap points get the most bang for their buck. And since 2 of her 3 abilities deal with scrap points, I'm putting both of those at 5. I mean, I think it's just putting more effort and time into the 2 abilities that seem to be what she's all about. She seems to be all about these special tiles, these scrap points, and doing that whole deal. So might as well double down on that. All right, enough yakking. Let's get in there. It is a one-on-one fight, and it's the first time this character's been in here, so let's turn on the character effects. Should we retreat and see if there's an opening video thing? Let's do that. Real quick. Let's see it. I want to see if there's an opening animation. Nope. It will keep us involved in it. Smells like puck, John? Oh, the tile rotation. I see. I don't know. I mean, you could talk about Big Wheel. He had all about tile rotation stuffs. We'll see. We'll find out. As long as we find a way to really abuse special tile removal, destruction, matching, we might be okay. My sad thought and fear is that it's going to require something like Mr. Negative and Polaris, because honestly, those are the first thoughts that come to mind since we've discovered the Mark combo. So I could do this right now, or I could save to, get some scrap points. And I feel like I want to save. Let's get this dance rolling. Team Mark. Okay, here we go. Let's do this Dino Dance Party. Okay, that's kind of cute. Let's get a green rolling out there. We want to see this animation. Okay, here's first turn of the dance party. Is it going to do it? It did. It's per turn. Oh, that's cool. The sad thing is that they could kill themselves. But whatever. Choose a special tile to destroy. I mean, this one's away from the... Well, it'll move away from the edge. So let's do that. Let's do this one. That's all? You just got a mouth closing? That's kind of weird. I have 17 blue. Let's see what this one looks like right now. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Meh. Okay. I want to see what these tiles look like when they move away from the edge. Yep, they move away from the edge, and then they spin. And then it just killed itself. But it gave me a scrap point. So it only spends them when I do this blue ability. This purple one lets me gain them. Okay. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to let the purple stay there as long as we can, because it's going to continually do this rotation, which is a potentiality for more matches and cascades. It doesn't seem like it's horribly out of place. Doesn't seem like it's purposeless. We got a special tile thanks to Venom. Thank you. And she just killed itself again. Okay, let's get out there and start dancing. It'd be really neat if there was some sort of, I don't know, a combo that it could do with Dazzler. You know? I feel like Dazzler and Devil Dino should be getting together because of this dance party. Let's dance again. I'm sorry, what did you say, John? Meh, saw them? I perhaps missed the context. I apologize. Okay, so it's spinning, more spinning, more destruction. At least maybe the special animations with Dazzler. Yeah. Okay, let's do this now. We got 16 scrap points. Okay. Now, I'll be honest. I didn't know I built up 16 scrap points already. I know that Venom created a projectile at one point. I know that I had, I don't know, at least 3 different dance parties going. I didn't know I had up to 16 scrap points already gathered, though. That's interesting. I wonder what happened there. Did I miss some of Venom's protects? Okay. So, in other words, if you're fighting against her, you probably don't want to use a ton of special tiles because, it's kind of like bringing special tiles to a Polaris fight. She's just going to use it as ammo to hurt you. On the other hand, Polaris is still super good, so, are you really going to lose? I mean, it's just more special tiles that she's going to fire off, right? I know I got them from those special tiles going away. Either as a destruction, matching, just, they say whenever the Dino Dance Parties went away, you gained them. It doesn't matter how they got removed, in other words. I almost want to use Nomura because I have up to 370 just to play around with it, but I feel like that's purposeless. Nomura likes hurting enemy projectiles, and There's really nothing coming from Devil Dino and Moon Girl with that. I know who I should use. I say this every time I see them pop up. M'Baku. M'Baku's pretty much a straight up tank. There's not a lot he can't do. So let's go with M'Baku for this one. I'm not saying there's not other ways to do this, but... Too late, John. Too late. I'm not putting the duck in there. No. I'm glad I picked it before I saw that. Why do we have the default animations? This always happens to M'Baku, doesn't it? Doesn't M'Baku always get shot? Is that what it is? Do I have rotten lag right now? Is that what's going on? Oh, your comment does. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why, out of all the characters in the game, only M'Baku seems to be shafted with this default animation stuff. I've seen his animations. They're not the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, they don't deserve to be just completely ignored by the game. Hey, developers, if any of you ever watch this stream, please note that your animations aren't working. At least they don't work for M'Baku. M'Baku gets shafted all the time. Poor dude doesn't deserve that. Yeah, John, I'm sorry. I understand your comment now. Apologize for any misunderstanding there. Like, I'm waiting for her to hit me harder. I mean, Moon Girl, that is. And if Moon Girl hits me hard enough, I might actually see some of M'Baku's powers come out. That's kind of part of my reason for picking him, is that he's got a lot of good passives, and some of them just grow even better when he is behind on health. But right now, I'm already doing like 1,000 match damage. There's 897. I'm recovering health every time. It's like she can't keep up. Oh, hey, there's Dazzler. Didn't we call it? Didn't we say Dazzler should be a good partner? There it is. Give me that red. 1,200 damage. He did more damage just because he took a small hit from her. Or from Dazzler. Come on, get all your dances out there. Come on. I want to see what happens here. How many scrap points do you got already, girl? 12. This should hurt me substantially. Let's see how much it hurts. Here we go. I do not like how long her turns are going to take due to all this dancing, though. Her turns are going to become cumbersome with all this. Wait, did she just do a Did she... Oh, she did hit me. I didn't see the animation. Oh, I did see the animation. It just wasn't what I expected it to be. That's right. I'm sorry. I keep picturing her blue being like one of those Looney Tunes, like Acme punching gloves on a spring sort of thing. But it's not. It's just the idea in my head that I get when I picture what it should be. Right, here it goes again. That's a good amount of damage. But now let's see M'Baku to take a punch. 1,200. Got some healing. Yeah, the Rube Goldberg machine. And congrats on actually spelling it correctly. I know some other people that, don't. For lack of better words. Let's do this. Into that. Cascades. Into cascades. M'Baku could weather it. He keeps healing. He gets better damage as well when he gets lower. I'm not trying to write an advertisement for M'Baku here, but he's really overlooked. He's a good tank character. Autocorrect helped? Oh, well, you know what, John? I won't take it back. Day 1 warm-up. Let's warm up against these people with the classic. We've thrown out the loners, and of course, let's Thanos them up. The first 2 nodes of each day always get Thanosed. Why? Because why not? Also, why are you still alive? Because there's no good matches, that's why. Jeez. Oh, we don't need animations. Nope. Forgot. Oh god. Human error. We've seen our animations. We know what we're doing here. Day 1, show your stuff. Okay, sure we will. Against these goons. Yep. Get out of here. We need you and you and you. Let's go. We'll just do that right there. You're somehow still alive. There you go. We die a little too. Yes, we do. Hey, Death, you're hurting all of us. It's not just the teammates and the enemies. Okay, here we go. Sentry Fighter Pyro Mutation. The first one where we're forced to use another character, and I will use a 4-star as well. We get to use Cho? Is there a connection I don't know about? Why is Cho teamed up with... Oh, because they're like geniuses? Is this a genius thing? They're like, oh, we're both young geniuses. Okay, I see. Cho could produce more green for Devil Dino to use, but honestly, I wouldn't use it on Devil Dino. I do want to see something, though. Let me see if this is possible. Scrolly, 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 scrolly. What? Can we actually do it? No way. I'm doing it just for the meme, if so. We can team up Devil Dinosaur with Devil Dinosaur. Yeah. Okay, well, that's happening. Okay. I mean, come on. When else should I have done this? Really? I'm not going to save it for harder fights, because honestly, Devil Dinosaur isn't that great. But we're doing this. Gertrude? Oh, yeah. We could throw in Gertrude with... Yeah, we could do that. Shoot, we could make all kinds of Team Dinos. You're right. There's all kinds of dino teams to abuse, but not like any of them are that good. Let's be fair. Unless I'm missing some sort of hidden meta going on here, I don't think there's a lot of great things going on in Dino Worlds. Okay, that flamethrower needs to go, though. No one likes that. It actually hurts. It's an owie. Of course you get a match 5 lined up for you. Why wouldn't you? Your struggle is cute, game. The most agonizing thing about this fight is just watching the Sentry Fighter waste our time. Okay, so we could do this, which is 518, but it was to a random enemy. Ugh, lame. Or we could just do this, get the prehistoric bite out of here. Might as well do it to this guy, make use of all that damage. Bam. Switch back to you. And do that. Yes, I could save my green for Cho, but I mean, when do I use Devil Dino? Come on. Thanks, Cho. Got rid of that jerk. And this one. The only good thing Devil Dino solo, not Moon Girl Devil Dino, brings to the table is, look at that health pool. 32,000. And he's not even like max champed. That's all he really brings. Let's do, we'll do an intimidation. Why not? Just to soak up some of that goodness. And now we can finish him with another. Ooh, wait, we might as well punch him. Right in the kisser, right there. There you go. Good stuff. Okay, now on to the first 5-star node. I say, as in we're going to use a 5-star here. Unless I get some sort of crazy mad scientist idea. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Devil Dinosaur Moon Girl combo is not really inspiring anything right off the bat. I'll let you know if it happens. You know I will. Okay, we got an assassin, an analyst, an AIM mecha. None of them are really that threatening. The AIM mecha is the only one that has potential to even move tiles. Let's get in there. They're giving... Wait, what? They're giving us 5-star re... Oh, so it's genius. It's geniuses. It's young geniuses. That's the theme, John. Oh, okay, so Cho for the 4 stars, Riri for the 5s. Got it. I mean... For the hard fights, how do you not use Mighty Thor? I'm not saying I'm going to use it now, but like against Riri and Mockingbird, or like I feel like this is just good because the green just the constant stun that Riri can pose, and then M Thor just keeping her well fueled. I feel like that's the giveaway team, but we're not doing that this time because I use a different team every time, don't I? I'm not allowed to do that. That's a privilege others have. I want to see what Moon Girl's damage looks like on these bigger nodes. Wow. Damage to target enemy increases. Wow, that's a lot of scrap point damage. This doesn't look different, but we know it's going to be a hair different. Whoa! Deals damage to a random enemy after destroying a target special tile, and all tiles stay to it. But if there's no targetable special tiles, instead deal a lot of damage to a second target. Huh. Okay. It is just welcome to shield, but that is really good damage numbers for being 7 green. I'm not going to be mad at that. Anyways. Whew. Okay, Riri, what are we going to do with you? We could do one of a million things. Unfortunately, Riri has always meant M Thor for me when it comes to 5 stars, because she just goes so well together. I wonder if there's some way else we could abuse that, though. Probably some sort of, I don't know, charge tile game. I guess, we could play around with the 5-star Miles. Just for S&Gs, right? I mean, he likes charge tiles and he makes webs. Not like we really need the webs, but they turn into charge tiles, which Riri is going to have fun with. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm not wasting Thor on that fight. Not at all, John. Okay, so we're going to take that match 5, because that's what we do. And what? I kind of want that black to get out of here. What if I got rid of it like this? I'm going to work on it. I'm getting there. Okay, with any luck, that black tile won't ruin this. Don't ruin this. I want my free match 5. I earned it. Okay, so now, should I start the dance party? I mean, let's see how many cascades we can get out of this, right? This could be fun. Who knows? I'm not going to worry about that right now. I will do... That is a lot. Let's do the team hit. 5,000, so that's 15,000 total, basically. Yeah, dance party! Woo! Now it says matched special tiles give me scrap points, right? So these create protect tiles, and they are special tiles themselves, so maybe this is smart. Like, what if I do it again and again? Oh, I have a countdown preventing me. Was it this one? No. Yeah, whatever. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, that is it. We can get rid of that and keep going. We should do that. And now I just got 2 scrap points. Oh my lord, that is a smart use of that actually, because you want to get rid of that countdown because it's stopping you, and because it's a special tile, that counts as a scrap point. That's actually good usage. We have 8 scrap points already because of this. Wow. So that would be what? No, it's like 14,000 on top of the 6,000. So it's like 20,000 if I fire this off right now. I could probably wait. I could probably wait. Let's do a little bit of red in the meantime. Fire that right there. Do these charge tiles count as specials? Let's look. I have 8 points right now, right? I see 1, 2 of those blue charge tiles right here, plus 1 red charge tile. That's 3 potential special tiles if you get my drift. So let's match those. So theoretically, I could have 11. Let's see. I do. Oh my lord, charge tiles count as special tiles for this purpose. That's cool. So wait, this is like almost anything. I'm not trying to say this is great. I'm just pointing out what this could mean. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this again. More charge tiles. And I'm sorry, more charge tiles. So if I do this, so I'm up to still only 11. Now I thought I destroyed a match 4 through some. No, I didn't. Maybe I missed that. It's okay. There's those projectiles. What are we at now? 13 scrap points. Should we just fire it off and see? Wait a minute. Oh, I get it now. So that green destroys a target special tile and all tiles adjacent to it. You're basically gathering scrap. So if I do this dance party, and let's fire off another red. Can we do this? Okay. Let me do this green. We're going to select a special tile. We're going to select this one, because if it destroys the tiles adjacent to it, that's 2 charge tiles, a repeater, and then the countdown itself, right? So that's 4 scrap. Yes, it is. That's exactly how that worked. So we have 16 scrap right now. That's a dead person right here. Boop. Very interesting. Okay. We're learning how she works. We're learning. Now that we know how this scrap point engine works for her, we can try to utilize more of that next time. I can see now why they put Riri with her. It's not just a genius girl thing. It's also the idea of like she's creating all these charge tiles. Those are special tiles. Those repeater tiles with her blue, which is a really cheap power, by the way. And then when she overcharges herself, she creates a countdown that, once again, you want to match or destroy, but that also gives you a scrap point for doing so. It seems to be like very rewarding to play with such a character as our partner. I mean, if you're looking to maximize Moon Girl and Devil Dino. Day 2's warm-up. Let's get back to what we were doing before, which means Thanos these first 2 nodes away. Yeah, I'd say definitely better than Puck. I'd say it's definitely better than Penny Parker. The only thing that Penny Parker has over her, and that's really hard for me to say those words out loud, is that Penny Parker does have a stun. But that's really it. I think there's so much board shake potential with Moon Girl that you could overlook some of that stuff, right? I feel like that's where the payoff is you have board shake potential. A really cheap purple, too. 5 purple to get that rolling. No roller skate innuendo meant there, but here we are. I'll give you this. Give me that. We'll take that. Thank you. Okay, let's get to some more of the meat and potatoes here. We're going to go up against Scarlet Witch, 3-star Wanda, that is, and 4-star Iceman, and a Commander. See? Told you. So, Wanda... Let's set the table here for people who don't know everything by heart yet. We got Commander, who's just sitting back there generating purple and yellow AP hand over fist, barely ever using their abilities except for their yellow sometimes, because that purple is going to go right to Iceman to change the reds on the board to blues, or they're going to save it up for Scarlet Witch to use her big old 14 AP 11 reality check thing, which... Basically, what it does is a reality crush. It hits your entire team, and you got 5 turns of stun coming in. If Iceman gets it his way, all those blues is a nice, cheap 6 blue stun for you for 4 turns. Sucks. If he does it again while that countdown that he makes is still out there, then it's a big old Hawaiian punch right to your face. It sucks either way. Obviously, first thing you want to do is get rid of the Commander so they stop getting free AP. And then you go after Iceman, and then you go after Wanda. You save Wanda for last only because Wanda takes 14 AP to really do her big deal. Iceman only takes 6 to be annoying. So, again, we have Cho. We could probably do something better. Let's switch to just 4 stars only, please. Let's see. They have... They're gonna like blue out there. Doesn't Namora like blue? Isn't that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Match and ability damage increased by 6% for each blue basic tile on the board. Match and ability damage increased by 5% for each enemy projectile destroyed or matched by allies. That means I have to make some. Oh, hey, no problem, John. I'll see you soon, man. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know. Namora might be fun. We know that Iceman's going to make more blue. We know that blue is a big deal for them. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know if that's worth it, though. I mean, because the blue isn't, like, guaranteed to be out there. We're not even guaranteed that they're going to get enough purple to do all that. I guess, though, the Commander and Wanda together are going to try to make that happen. They're going to get enough purple, and Iceman's going to do his thing. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so there's a good amount of blue already. So let's match some of it away. You would think Namora would be the main tank here with all this blue. I guess the damage isn't calculated until after the match is made, at least for Namora's purposes. That's kind of a shame, honestly. Could have been a cooler tank. I like when they do that up front, you know? I'd rather them do the math up front and make them a potential to tank. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't match that blue away, jerk. I guess I'll take the scrap point, but still. And there's a snowman. Great. So annoying. Do this. There's a blue. There's a lot of blue, and of course the whole reason I brought him in here is stunned. Okay, let's get rid of that thing. Oh my god, that snowman stick is so annoying. See? Doesn't take much. Super annoying. Do I save for this? Or do I deal with that? Create trap tiles when the tiles are matched. I mean, no. I feel like we just do this right now. We'd rather take the matches. And that could get rid of an annoying tile like this one. I don't know if that's really worth it right now, though. I think I'd rather save for Cho's Punch. Right? I feel like that's a better use of his time and energy. Just gave me more scrap. Thank you. Oh, wow. Those dances are kind of just eliminating tiles real quick. How much do I have now? 14 scrap. Wow. So I could just kill this commander, huh? Just like that. Like when I move, you move. Really nice. Okay, let's switch to Iceman as soon as it lets me. Cool. Let's dance some more. And how much damage can I do here? Deal damage, regaining 5 AP if your target's downed. They won't be. I don't have 3 enemy protects to destroy. It is my only use of red, though. Feel like it'd be smart to do that. I like this little icon if you look at the for Moon Girl Devil Dino. I just highlighted it by touching it, but that's kind of neat. It's like a moon with like devil horns. If you if you look at it that way, it's kind of neat. Let's take this green match here. I know we're gonna get stunned somehow, probably. No, didn't happen. I just assumed the computer was gonna cheat it out somehow. If you assume the worst, then you're not disappointed, right? If Cho comes out of stun anytime soon, we can just do a big old punch and, you know, end them. End one of them at least. 5 greens to red. Meh. It's not a bad idea, I guess. Let's do that. That way we don't have to worry about them doing whiteout anytime soon. Whiteout from Iceman is actually pretty damaging. I've just thought of an idea for the next time we have to play with Moon Girl on a 4-star level. We'll get to that next time. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it again. Because now I could kill with this, and it'll give me 5 red AP back if I down the target, right? So, whoop. Get free AP. I could put out this Empire's Might. I was hoping that would finish it off if I could put them in a good space. There we go. Really close to death. Let's kill him. Not bad. I could have chose better than Nomura. I was hoping that there'd be an increase in blue, and there was, but unfortunately they used that increase in blue to stun my Nomura, so it was kind of purposeless. I got better ideas for the next time around. I go to 4-star fights. Don't worry, I'm not spoiling them now. That'd be telling. I have to save some for the next the day 3 and 4 video, don't I? Okay, here's 4-star Riri, Mockingbird, and Decoy. Let's set this one up. The decoy is going to generate green and black AP for free, barely ever using it, because as soon as they get enough green, Riri Williams is going to Mortal Kombat uppercut me into the sky, and we're going to take some damage. We got to get rid of that decoy pretty quick so we take less uppercuts. That'd be nice, right? Also, Mockingbird is gaining free AP for their team every time I make a match 4. And that's not good. If they get enough AP built up when I make a match 4 in that same color of AP, they will get a free power cast. We don't like that because Riri Williams red is pretty much a big downer. she's going to do either like 40 to 50,000 damage to my back two people, or if I only have one person left, like enough to really just kill them in one fell swoop. Not to mention Vulture there, but anyways, her blue also does a bunch of tile swapping and makes red charge tiles in the middle. So they're going to get that red off if I let them get enough blue or anything else similar to that. Mockingbird's red isn't as threatening. It is more damaging, but that's based on 2 countdown tiles, so you at least have a moment or two to try to get rid of those tiles. I think the dance party is going to come in handy really well there. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get on into it. We know what we have to do. Destroy that decoy to get rid of the free AP, then Riri because her red is an instant hurt, whereas Mockingbird's red is a delayed hurt. Makes sense? I think it does. We got Riri once again on the board. Let's see. Devil Dinosaur. Well, I should say Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur. A lot of damage for this scrap point deal. I wonder if there's a way to make use of blue generator that deals with special tiles. You know where I'm going with this, right? I feel like it's kind of obvious. I kind of don't like being so obvious. But Beta Ray Bill. We're creating projectiles. Use his blue first to get more projectiles created on the board. This dance is going to absorb so many protects. And if the enemy matches some or whatever, it's still going to work in our favor. We're going to build up blue and green. We can use her green for a team stun if we'd like. And we could use her blue for a big old damage. Obviously, once we build up enough. Let's give it a try. I feel like this has got decent promise. Plus, I'm running low on time. I'm doing this on a work break. Shh, don't tell my boss. So, I want that red, but that gives them a... If I take this blue, it gives them a match 4 of red. And that's not what we want. We don't want that. Do I just take this one red right here and call it a day? I think I take this one because I want the blue and green. See, now we have enough blue to start something up. Oh, I forgot to switch to decoy. Yikes. Do we do this already? I think we do. Let's start getting these charge tiles out there. We need those now. More scrap points generated for Moon Girl. It's really what we're doing here. Uh-oh. Just gave him some free AP because of Opportunist. Not cool, and now they got enough to uppercut me. Thanks. Thanks. Well, we're going to get this out there. Clash the Worthy has to get out there now. And now, so now that that person's gone, this is going to help us create projectiles hand over fist. Do I use the red now? I feel like I should. Let's do that. And this way I can use the green match this way. Take a bunch of that green AP. There's the uppercut. Oh, wow. They had an aces and eights up their sleeve. That's really... Come on. You just knew we were going to be all out charge tiles right now, huh? Do I do the stun? I feel like that's a good move, too. What do we got here? Clash the Worthy. Yeah, let's do the stun. We have... Oh. We only have 3 points on the board? Well, let's use this first. And then we'll do the stun. So now I have the Oral Assault. This countdown out there to limit my power casting. But it's okay, because now we have a ton more special tiles. I need a little more purple so we can start the dance party up. There we go. So now we can start spinning these tiles around, right? Give me that green so we can stun again. I should have done that now, actually. Shoot. No! I missed an opportunity there. Oh, they have a lot of red. Uh-oh. This ain't good. We got to keep them up in the air for a minute here. Can we do something extra about that? We could get the scuttlebutt out there, but I think we should just save the AP and do this as much as possible. Let's keep them in the sky for a minute here. We don't need them doing anything extra. I need more blue. Let's give them some more blue if we can. There we go. Because I want to see if we can get that boxing glove, that Moon Girl blue, to really hammer them home. Okay, let's dance some more. How many points do we have here? We have 3 out of 10. So we could let's just save for the green. Let's save Riri's points just for the green usage, right? We need to buy time so they don't use their reds on us like right now. Their reds used on us is a bad deal. We do not gain anything out of that except for pain and suffering. I don't like my lack of blue options right now. I'm going to take that one. The only bad thing about the dance parties, it's taking those special tiles off the board and not giving Beta Ray Bill the blue and green AP for destroying them, because she's not technically destroying them. Kind of annoying. Okay, now she should be stunned from using abilities right now. I believe she is. Yeah, well, she's airborne too, so there's that. Wasn't it the green one? Yep, there it is. Okay, found it. Here we go. We got this blue, so now I could do the big old Rube Goldberg machine effect, as John put it so eloquently earlier. Okay, so if I look at this, 25 scrap points. Do the math in your head. That's 6 hits of that 7,000 dealio plus the 6,000 base. So that's a dead Riri. Boop. Nice job. Okay. This Dino Dance Party is keeping Riri in the mix too, which is nice. So let's pop her up in the air. We got to build up scrap points again. So we're probably going to need to get Riri firing some reds now. I'm going to take some more purple. Only had 1 extra match out of that? It's lame. Okay, let's hit this up. There we go. Now we're at 6 points. Yep, this will stun her again. Good job. I have 0 scrap points because we already used it on Riri. So now we're struggling a little bit just to keep from having Mockingbird's red go off. We do not want that going off, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop it. Well, let's... Oh, Oral Assault. I forgot that was on the board. I kind of assumed the dance party took care of it, but I'm wrong. Do we got anything over here? Unibeam, Deadly Precision. Oh. Where does that lead? Oral Assault's over here. I can't really help get rid of that, can I? Well, maybe. How many tiles does this Deadly Precision give me? 4? 4 to destroy? So wait a minute. If I did like Deadly Precision, I'm just checking here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's fun. because now I can match 5. Cascades are always worth it in my book. Wow. Did you know I have 21 blue AP? And this only costs 6 to throw out there? Since it's about 13,000 damage, and I could do this 3 times, that's 39,000 damage. Keep that in mind. We still need another 12,000 after that, but I think this is worth, realizing right now. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. She's at 34,000 health. What sort of math did we just do? So, like, if I just did, like, a boop, and then a boop, and then a boop. There we go. We booped her to death. It worked. Of course, Beta Ray Bill is a pretty darn good character. We were looking for more ways to use blue AP or gain blue AP through his projectiles, but there was a hidden caveat in there. When Devil Dance, the Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur Dance Party goes off, those projectiles that are eliminated aren't destroyed or matched. They're just removed. So Beta Ray Bill wasn't really getting AP out of those. The good thing was it was just another source of protection, and the starter for projectiles was a really nice boon. So it didn't just protect us in the beginning, it also gave us another chance of getting more blue and green in the beginning. It kind of just kick-started a little bit of the engine, especially since Riri Williams only needs like 4 green to do a team stun. So it works. It's just, not the exact outcome we were looking for. I've got more ideas for next week now, or I should say day 3 and 4, which will be coming up on Wednesday. So we will hit day 3 and 4 of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur in less than 2 days, because it'll probably be midday Wednesday, right? And we'll finish it off then with my other ideas. I got a couple of them, just in my head right now because of this. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me, John. Thanks very much for joining me again, Lewis. Good to see you jumping on the chat with us. And I will talk to y'all later. See you, everybody.